is this a lot harder than I intended. I'm scary. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video part of my 31 days of Halloween. Not gonna lie to you, this video may be a quick one because I'm gonna speed up basically the whole thing, but this right here took one hot hell of a not 5 hours, but more like 3 hours to do. It's just probably the easiest makeup in the world, but it is so freaking tedious. So if you have the time and you are super bored, do this makeup. And I figured I'd challenge myself. And I surely challenged myself and my patience. I use very minimal products for this look. We're using my trusty old 12 color flash palette from Makeup Forever and a ton of concealers. So that's really all we're using for this video. I definitely recommend brushes that look like these guys that have very, very straight points to them, like they're straight across this way and they're super small. And I also was super creative and had some little sponges too, which I think would be a good idea. You just grab one with a tweezer and go to town. But okay guys, this is the look. If you want to learn how to get it, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, we're starting off with my face already prepped, primed, foundationed, concealered, and powdered. I'm then jumping right into this. So essentially, how I can explain this in the best way possible. If you actually can find an editor, PicMonkey I think has one, where you can physically pixelate your face with like an editor, it might give you a better vision of what it's supposed to look like. But essentially the way that I attacked this, guys, is I used a ton of different color concealers and my Makeup Forever Flash Color palette, and I used basically every color in the skin tone range and also pink and red, and you'll see those later. So all I'm starting out with is you want to start from the darkest shade to the lightest shade going towards the center of your face. Think of how you do your makeup, how you contour, how you highlight, where you put your blush, where you fill your eyebrows in, and you're just going to be creating a ton of little squares mixed in with all the different colors that would essentially make up the pixelated image of your face. So if you were to take a picture of yourself and zoom all the way in, you'd be able to see that the picture is made up of tiny, 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 tiny little squares. And you can see that all those squares are a different shade depending on where you've zoomed into your face. So that's what we're doing, but we're doing it with makeup and we're doing it bigger in some sort of sense so that you can actually see it. But from far away, you can still tell that I have the makeup in the colors of the makeup like in the right places. So I went from medium to dark, back to medium, back to dark, and then back to light, and then back to dark. I kind of went all over the place, but I recommend you start with the darkest shade, which would be black. Place that in all the areas where your makeup would be the absolute darkest. So eyeliner, brows, the outside portion of your face, and then medium shades overlap with the darkest shades and the lightest shades, and then the lightest shade. So that's essentially where I'm going with this, guys. I hope my explanation made a little bit of sense, but here's the look. Keep on watching. We're gonna get to lips and it's gonna essentially be the same thing, except we're gonna go a little bit more into color. And that's really how I did it. It's not a hard look. It's just a very tedious one. Reason to leave, but we sit at home all alone. Hoping one day I'll never be known, 'cause I'm stuck on the bottom trying to feel on top. Wishing everything would just come to a stop. So to finish off the look, guys, I'm just going to apply some mascara. You can put lashes on if you want to. And this is the final look. After 3 hours, here it is. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed the tediousness of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. As always, subscribe to me, please. I would appreciate it so much. To the moon and back. And make sure to check out my Halloween playlist, where literally every single Halloween-ish or inspired, avant-garde, creative makeup I've ever created is in that playlist. So make sure to check that out to give you some ideas and inspiration for your costume this Halloween. Without further ado, that's all I have for tonight. Today, depending on where you are in the world watching this. And I love you guys. I'll see you next time, aka tomorrow.